Howdy folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Hearts of Iron number 4. We're going to load our last save game, which we were playing, of course, is South Africa. As you can see, but South Africa is the one we are currently playing. Now, on the starting map here, you will see we got a fairly large chunk of Africa. The German Reich seemed to be in a bit of a problem here. Hungary is doing pretty well. But if you look at the German Reich, they are being invaded by the Soviet Union. Even though they're stretching large part across Western Europe, and actually Norway, there seem to be some difficulties around there. So we're going to basically have a look at how that develops during our episode today. So while that is loading, let's have a look at what else we got going on. Let's start the clock in the meantime. Right, so what are we doing at the moment? We have got someone justifying war against us. That's the Americans who are justifying war against us. Isn't nice, but okay, what can we do? We're currently engaged in various different wars here. Or these battlefronts we've got here. Can I? No, I cannot enter that province because it's Portuguese. Makes sense, I guess. There's Americans over there. Then we got a fair number of other troops over here. But what I really want to do, I want to basically take these two armies, these big ones, let them recover a little bit more strength, and then basically I want to basically move them into the province here. Yeah, so as I said, we're going to let them recover a little bit, because currently they, of course, are engaged in some fighting. Or they will be engaged in some fighting, I should maybe say. I just want to make sure that that goes smoothly. And we're being attacked here, isn't it? Yeah, we're being attacked by these French troops. And I'm, in the meantime, taking on these troops here. Now that's, amongst others, the French, but also these Greek troops here. Maybe in the meantime I can actually pick up one of these here and help that to support the attack. Yeah, that seems to be going well. Okay. So this is now Spanish territory. So I suspect we're being supplied from Spanish, or at least by Spanish forces, I should maybe say. Right, we're creating a defensive front here to some extent. This is now, is that? Yeah, it's Vichy France territory. Free France here. Troops are basically being pushed back, as you can see. And in a minute I want to basically take on this army here. Alright, let's support that attack to some extent if we can. Let's have a look at our naval forces in the meantime. We've got a new contingent here, it looks like. They're waiting there. I'm going to just merge these two into one. It looks like they are ready to basically go out again. So we're going to do convoy raiding in this region here. There's lots of traffic should be passing by there, as long as, of course, that Suez Canal is taken. Now, in terms of manpower, I'm doing pretty poorly. So that's one of the key things I need to basically focus in on. I need to get myself some more manpower somehow. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. So this guy here is defending this territory here. That seems to be going okay. Let's have a look at this guy here. He's up here. Still got troops moving through here. Into that province there. But yeah, I've got the troops operating here in Southwest Africa. And have I got unused planes? I've got fighters here. Have I got anything in reserve? Yeah, purely fighters only, it looks like. In terms of production, I'm doing pretty okay. Still doing the fighters here. The Spitfire Mark I. Improved reliability, 88% as you can see. I'm producing motorized support equipment, and it looks like I might actually need some additional... Apologies. Need some additional support equipment here. So looking at production, we are still producing some more factories here. Also producing some more infrastructure. Just need to see how things go here. But in the meantime, let's have a look at how our fighting is going. We're being attacked here, it looks like. By Belgian troops, okay. Interesting. Can I attack him? Probably can. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I haven't got many troops there now, do I? This attack is not going to go very, very far, is it? I'm just going to basically put these guys back here in the province. Keep them there. What I really aim to do here is I want to basically move these troops into the province there. See how things go as I try to do that. The Belgians still have some relatively highly organized troops there. There looks to be more troops there than I expected originally. But, okay, let's see how things go. We got troops pulling back, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Now what can I do to basically alleviate that? I might be able to push troops into those provinces here. So on the defensive side everything seems to be okay, but as soon as we basically take the offensive, it just yeah, seems to be going the wrong way. Which is a bit bad. Yeah, okay. Fortunately, they just got reinforcements here, it looks like, so they now got 12 units, as opposed to the earlier lesser number of units that they had. Let's take one of these guys from here and basically push into that province there. Together maybe with this one here, once we get enough of them to recover. It seems to be okay in terms of recovered its strength. Same with this one here. Oops. Does that make sense? No. Let's keep that one there. I thought it was basically over here. Anyhow, I'm going to push with these troops into that province there. Take this guy from here, support that attack. It looks like they're pulling back, which is me having pulled back. It might have been me pulling back. The power though, soft attack, it's so weak. Look at the strength of that unit compared to mine, it's absurd. Anyways, in the meantime, on the seas, we've had some luck, which is good. Now, how's our research going? We got 5 research slots fully occupied, and we're using this to research the next anti-tank rifle, it looks like. Now, complete in about 16 days. This here will complete in about 12 days. So it'll be first before the other one comes through. Should be good. So I just want to avoid that river there. So for that purpose, I'm actually going to be doing some assisting here, I guess. Do I want to basically move this in there? Yeah, I can as well. Hopefully I'll be able to take over Leopoldville. Let's see how that goes. Ooh, look at that. Have I got more troops that are basically in positions here somewhere that I can actually move them from? It does not look like it, does it? Unfortunately, these guys here are picking up some of my terrain here, which is a bit of a conundrum. Because I'd like to basically push them out of here first, before I do anything else. It looks like they got very, very, very strong positions there. If I were to assault them from these 2 locations here, what would happen? Okay. It looks to be okay. Putting them some extra support into there. 67 at the moment it looks like is the strength of that, which is good. Okay, that attack faltered unfortunately. But yeah, my manpower situation is becoming more urgent now, so let's have a look at what we can do to basically alleviate that. So we're currently on extensive conscription. I could switch up to this one here. So at the moment I got recruitable population 5%. I can actually increase that to 10%, but unfortunately that has some negative impacts as well. My factory output will be reduced by about 10%. It's not such a massive thing yet, but still... I'm going to have to do it, unfortunately. Because, yeah, my population... Ooh, look at that. My population was dropped. Yeah, or at least my supportable population that could actually engage the enemy was dropping too quickly. Right, am I still basically busy with building more units? It does look like it, doesn't it? Let's change these numbers here slightly. These are district forces. Why am I using district forces? What is the district force? District brigade. Okay. Let's edit this for a second. So I've got the various different bits already in here. Have I got any guns, artillery guns over? I don't. So one of the things to bear in mind, I would love to be able to get some artillery guns. Production itself, as you can see, has gone down slightly, but we're trying our utmost to basically make sure we can actually do stuff that makes some sense. They cancelled their support, which is a bit of a pity. Another 3 days. Support technology will be easier then. There we go. So we've picked up this one here, which was this here as a core. Do I want to go for the special forces, or do I want to expand the artillery? Okay, let's go for this one here first. Gives me an infantry bonus, at least infantry equipment bonus. Cool. Advanced equipment conversion has basically improved here. We're currently in 1942 still, and I can actually basically improve my efficiency here in terms of these gains. What am I still importing at the moment? Have I got any big surpluses here? Yeah, I got a big surplus in chromium. I am actually importing some oil in this instance. It looks like I'm doing pretty okay over here. Let's just get all of those numbers together first before we do any more movements. Cool. Okay, so what are we going to be able to do here now? We basically just researched this one here. I can actually go for the paratroopers, and I've got a benefit because, of course, I'm aligned with the Germans. But what would I be able to do here? We are currently in 1942. I can actually improve my engineering companies. It seems to be quite beneficial if I could do that. Improves the entrenchment capabilities there. They're actually attacking us, and that over here it's going pretty poorly, it looks like. Don't tell me I'm retreating. Don't tell me I'm retreating. Because once they actually take ownership of that province, I'm done with that. Particularly, basically, I would lose it. Even though it's got pretty decent experience, I'll just absolutely lose it. Yeah. So as you can see, did I lose it? I think I did. Basically push back those Belgians again. Just a bit of a back and forth tug of war here almost. Unfortunately, the Americans are pushing into that terrain from the north. Right, the Turks are ready to basically send me some extra equipment, which is always welcome. Cool. Finished more research here. We're in 1942, so I'm actually going to go for this one as well. More encryption. So that's pretty well defended province, it looks like. That one is basically a little bit neglected, it looks like. They're leaving 2 behind and are moving more troops back, it looks like. Okay. I'll win this one here. Not too concerned about that one. What can I do to basically stem the flow of the Americans up north? I really need to move some of my troops up there. Alright, let's see. What can I do here? I can basically try to keep these troops engaged here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to set it 2 different armies. 2 different forces. And of course I would love to be able to move through into there. Use the troops whilst I've still got them here. Because yeah, what other use would there be for all this? So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to set this to be a front line like that. Have they reinforced it? Yeah, they have reinforced this, unfortunately. I do want to increase my production of troops here. Because I've got enough manpower again. Just to make sure I got enough production going on, which is, yeah, that's quite key. Making sure I got enough weapons in store. Have I got legacy weapons though? I do have some legacy. Actually, I've got a shortage here. So I've got a shortage because I probably, because I'm recruiting new troops. If I look at basically reducing my output of planes, well, I can't really because I'm only on 1 factory that I'm using for that. I'm still employing more. For the purpose of the tanks here. We need to basically increase this here, but okay. Let's have a look in Europe, what's going on there. There's not much positives going on there, it's more negative stuff, but let's increase the game speed here for a little bit. Supply consumption will be reduced, which is good. Sorry about the flicking back and forth. I just want to make sure I can actually engage these. The Legionnaire Bulgaria has joined the Axis. Good. 80%. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to push through quickly. Relatively quickly, at least. Getting disengaged from here. I know I've issued orders to basically do other things, but stay on target. At the very least. Finish what you started. Let's use these troops here as well to reinforce that again. And they keep on pushing new troops in there as well, it looks like. Which is not really helping out. Lots of low morale, low organization troops here. there's lots of troops that are basically low in terms of manpower, units, etc. etc. Ooh, infantry equipment from Siam. More than welcome. Let's have a look at what we can do here. So we're working our way down this branch here. Night land attack. That might be quite interesting to see what that does. 43 days, so that's a relatively quick one. Okay. Reinforcing it, isn't it? Alright, well let's let the general himself deal with this. In the meantime, of course, I will always increase the game speed, see what we can get in terms of recruitment, etc. to come through. I'll deploy this guy here already. Of course, it does mean I get an extra guy to become available, whom I can assign to that front line of the north. German-Soviet war. Support equipment, perfect. Always can use some more support equipment here. The Turkish front, there is some struggling going on there as well. Have they pushed them away from Berlin? Not quite sure. I don't think so, really. Still don't know exactly what it is they're doing here, but okay. Germans got quite a bit of number of units up here. Let's have a look. What else we got? We basically just destroyed some units by... Who's this? Not sure what country that is. We've got more troops that are relatively close to being able to be deployed. Yeah, these guys here, these are relatively weak, which is fine. Deploy these now. Of course, I can go to these troops. I can assign them to these gentlemen here. Okay. Lots of organization you need to regain, but that's fine. I'm going to stop production of these. Just because I really need to focus more on the proper battlefront troops themselves. Particularly in terms of equipment. Good. Just finished this one here. That's an upgrade. Maybe go and focus in on this one here. Logistics. Another relatively quick one. We'll complete the logistics before we actually complete the next focus, national focus. Look at that. That is a bit of a pity. Extend this line here further. Okay, let's do that. So yeah, good. Still semi-convoys with equipment, which is good. I'm not able to get from Germany what I was able to get earlier. Which is a bit of a pity. Venezuela is able to give me some of that, but I will basically have to ask, in this instance, Romania for some of the others, which actually gives me, again, a positive balance there, which is good. Let's have a look at what this guy is doing here. Troops are moving north. This guy here is still moving troops as well around. Again, oil. Venezuela is not able to provide me with all the ones I need. What's happened here? Let's just double check here. That's some of our convoys were sunk by the French. That's probably why I didn't get anything from the Germans. Mexico is able to provide me with some, it looks like. Colombia. There's still a fair number of provinces that could potentially provide me with stuff. Let's just hope that Venezuela is able to recover from that situation. Okay, what's happening here? We have to take down more convoys, which is good. Sector here. Still got a negative balance on there, so let's in the meantime start trading with Mexico as well. Okay, production is still ongoing, as you can see. We're improving our infrastructure here at the Cape in this instance. Infantry troops. We're going to do naval invasion, potentially. Engaging some convoys. Right. What's happening on the front line in the north? Let's have a brief look. Still moving troops. It's just taken a while before they actually have all moved. It's not going as fast as I'd hoped. These are moving relatively slowly, these troops. Processor doesn't seem to really be keeping up with everything here. 8 more to go for that one. And how am we doing here? That's another 9. So we'll complete the research on this one here before we do anything else. Frame rate seems to be dropping as well. There's quite a bit of fighting going on, I guess, particularly in Europe here. Are the Germans recovering here? I would think so, yeah. We're slowly pushing them back. Slowly pushing the Russians back out of Poland and out of hopefully also the Baltics. These Germans, though, they have different types of weapons they got. Some of them actually got MB-44s, some of them got other guns. That's quite cool. So we basically finished the research on that here. That's the night assault. Additional containment is the next one we're going to go for. We're going to basically increase our organization. It's a long one, unfortunately. So we're just going to go. Let's go back to our own home territory here and let's see how the front line is evolving. It seems to be going okay. Ah, the United States stands against fascism. They have proven their worth to steel. Okay. Improve to 3-0. Okay, we're going to basically do this for artillery here. Yes, I think I am. Can I do anything else down here? I can of course ask for a king for our people. That lead to? That leads to us getting national unity increase, the recovery rate increase, division organization increase as well. Edward will be exiled. Okay. So currently we are, what are we at the moment? Nationalist South Africa. And I guess we're going to change it to the Kingdom of South Africa somehow. Research on this one here. Looks like the logistics here is also already got a very good reduction, but yeah, we're basically just going to keep to the 1942 stuff for the moment being. Actually, that's where our that would be nice. Civilian company, but it's only 10% reduction, so we're just going to go for this one here. Push him back? I'm pretty sure we can. Come on. these movements occur. Alright, as you can see, we just took that province here. We're now going to go and take that one up there. Should make our life a bit easier once we got that out of our way. What have we got here? Is that Vichy French troops? Okay. We got planes in reserve, it says. Hurricanes, Spitfires of different types. Yeah, okay, I know. I got planes in reserve, that's fine. I do want to basically maintain aerial superiority here as much as I can. Front line is, yeah, we're kind of slowly establishing it, but we need more troops on that front. That's probably what I want to say. It's George Urban Break. Or Edwin, sorry. Edwin Break, not Urban. Cool. Combined operational raids. So we're done with this particular branch here. Can I still go for the other branch? It does look like it, doesn't it? Okay, don't want to basically dwell too much on that though. I want to basically go for something that I can put to proper use here. So we're currently in 1942, like I said. I can go and build a radar detection station here. Seems to be a relatively quick one to research, so yeah, not a bad one. We've got some spare capacity here in terms of production of ships, I guess. How much? We got a few more. Ah, good. Do I need to build extra convoys, maybe? Just going to increase the production of ships in this instance. I do need to get some extra steel from somewhere. Now, can I get that from Vichy France? Maybe. Okay. So that will fill our current needs quite nicely. Are we exporting anything? Yes, we're exporting stuff to Vichy France, Dominican Republic, Siam and Japan, as well as nationalist Spain here. Good. Once this is resolved here, this section here, we can then really start moving our troops elsewhere. Actually break this down into 2 chunks. Let's go back to this general here and actually edit this and take this down to purely that section there. Yeah, otherwise it's untenable. We can't really defend everything all at once. Look at that. Did I assign the wrong general to the wrong front? It does look like it. Okay. Let's just see how things go. We're slowly improving our position here, but yeah. That's funny. Set an offensive line here as well. Ah, we took out some more ships, it looks like. It's always good. There we go. How's that going? Not going too well, is it? Okay. We need to recover quite a bit of organization, but also a lot of recovery in terms of troops is required. hopefully execute the plan. How far away from this one are we? Another 40 days, and anything completing before that? Looks like the decryption will be completing before then. Maximum attrition is, of course, a minor concern of mine. All of them at once. Maximum width is 160. Their width is 97. Looks like these troops here are in reserve, but at the same time they are really not that strong. They got quite a bit of hairy stuff going on. Let's have a look. What else can we do here? We're 1943 now. We can actually improve our factory output. Which one do we want to go for? This is flexible line, which gives production efficiency cap and production efficiency retention. Production efficiency cap, production efficiency growth. Okay, let's first go for this one. Increase our production even further. Actually, looking at the clock, it's about time for us to call it a day. But do I want to wait for that battle to be completed here? I might as well. Too long. I will keep my fingers crossed. Vichy France basically cancelled our land lease, which is a bit of a pity. Okay, I'm going to reinforce this attack once again. Go 97. More troops into there. I know we're just recovering our strength still, but still. Any bit I can do. 8.2. Yes. Gonna win this now. 99. Go. And it's ours? Yes, it's ours. Good. So, what I can now do, this general here, I need to basically set him a front line. Front line is going to be up here. I'll set it all the way up there. That's not the right one. I'll basically set it all the way up there. Right along there. Up to there. And I do want to make sure that, of course, all these troops are able to move onto that line really, really quickly. So as you can see, I've set them to actually try to move as much by infrastructure as possible. But in the meantime, we're going to call it a day. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.